Hello everyone, and today we're going to be doing a review on the Atari 2600 controller, which I actually got bundled in with my Atari 7800 Pro system, which is actually my favorite Atari console, which plays both. Hang on. I actually got mine bundled in with my Atari 7800 Pro system, which plays both 2600 games and 7800 games. So this controller actually looks pretty nice. I really like it. It's actually my favorite controller. It also has little rubber feet on the bottom, so you can stick it onto the table and use it kind of like an arcade stick. Sadly, the feet don't really give you all that much stability. The button itself is a little smooshy, but it feels pretty nice. Also says top, just in case you forget which direction is up. And the joystick feels pretty comfortable because it has a rubberized coating right here. Unfortunately, it's a little stiff. Try to move it around, it's a little resistant. It's a little stiff, unfortunately. But I'm fine with that. Yep. And as many of you know, you can actually use a Sega Genesis controller on the Atari 2600 and 7800. And ColecoVision. But still, this is a really nice controller. And odds are, if you have an Atari 2600 or 7800, then you might even have one of these. Now we're going to compare it with the Atari Flashback 6 controller. This one has an Atari logo right here. This one has a light. This one is actually infrared. It has a little on-off switch, and it runs on batteries. But it also has rubber feet on the bottom. It also has an Atari logo on the bottom. And again, it runs on batteries, which is held by the stupid screw. I hate screws on battery covers. That just ticks me off. But the big difference here is that it's much easier to move. It's much less stiff than the original. The only problem I have with it is that this one's just one solid plastic stick. This one had a rubberized coating. This one's just plastic. And it was also designed to unscrew for maintenance, which is a good idea in theory, but when you're playing the game, you're really getting into it, the stick comes unscrewed. But it actually uses more modern rubber membrane contacts. This one just used those little metal dome-like contacts. And this button's a little smooshy. But this one, it's kind of clicky. But not completely clicky, and there's no micro switches in it. However, this one is better than this one. Why? Because it has a wire. So that way you don't have to aim it at a magic eye. This one you have to aim at a magic eye to get it to work. If you don't keep it aimed at the magic eye, it doesn't work properly. So the Atari Flashback 6 controller, it's pretty good, but this one is just a little better in my opinion. So overall, this is actually my favorite, if not, actually, it is my favorite controller. Yep. Some people don't like it because the joystick is a little stiff, it has one button, and the wire is a little short. I can even fit it all on screen. It's a little short. But it's still my favorite controller. So yeah, thanks for watching. And stay tuned for my paddle controller review.